Let me bring y'all. They say y'all like all that. Still fucking in y'all.
Come on, Satara. Where's your spunk today? Mickey, are we live? I guess I need to check my phone and see. Yeah, people looking at us. Yeah, we live. I got the little things flashing across my screen like you did.
You're live. You're
I
live.
know, I see it live. I see it live. Hold on. I'm giving a chance for a few more people to come on. Satara, we want to share it to a few groups. I want to share it. I'm trying to share it. Here we go. That's how you share it right here. This is the page I was looking for.
Say my chilling.
One second. But we are one, Satara, though. We still one. Even though it ain't so short. Right? You might not agree with me.
Huh?
See, she wasn't even paying attention to me, y'all. See how she gonna do me tonight? I'm just trying to share this with a few groups. Bear with me. People.
She look like she like.
All right, let's go ahead.
So crazy.
Huh?
I got these glasses on. I still can't see shit. I got to get myself together.
Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it up there.
All right. Here we go. Hello, everyone. Let me see who we got on so far. Hello, Miss Brenda Boyd, Belinda Love, Miss Ellen Stando, my big sister Christine. Hello, Miss Maria Porche. That sounds French, Maria Porche. I want to welcome everybody to the Wyntis Hall show tonight. Look, we got us a nice little set. A10 News Media Group. We hooked it all up and everything. Make it feel like I'm Charlamagne the God tonight. And I got with me, who is that to do with Charlamagne?
Because they chatty.
They chatty?
Yeah.
I ain't heard that word in a long time. She said they chatty. Listen, I
Angela Yee get on my nerves.
Angela Yee. Okay, so Satara don't want to be Angela Yee. So we just going to be Wyntis and Satara tonight. Listen, I want to thank y'all. Just thank y'all so much for tuning in. And like I said, we got like I said, thanks again for Mickey at A10 News Media Group. They're the best. And listen, y'all. Yo, what's popping? Let me tell you, I looked up to Satara. I'd be at home waiting Friday nights at 6 o'clock for Satara to get on, right? And I said, I want me a show like her. And then I started just blasting her show. Everybody loves Satara. This is an honor, Satara, to have you on the show, man.
Thank you. I like your glasses.
You like my glasses? My reading glasses, make me look all, professional and stuff.
Y'all, I just can't see. I need
Man, but
I can't see good. I need
this is my girl. This is my girl. I'm telling you. Y'all just don't understand how great it is to have Satara on the show tonight.
I appreciate you.
But listen, today, I want to have a serious discussion. With everybody. I feel like we letting the ball drop on something that the ball don't quite need to be dropped on. And it's about what's going on in our city. And I think it's another black eye to the city of Flint, Michigan. And we still ain't recovered from the first black eye, which is the water crisis. You agree? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we talk about, just to dibble off on that a little bit, Black City, Flint, Michigan, still waiting on the water crisis settlement. Some people won't see a dime. And we think about them people up there, Michigan State University, they got over $1 million each. So I just want to throw that in there real quick.
Yeah.
But before we get started, I need to let everybody know it's not about the degree. I'm laying it out there. That's the foundation right there. Now it has to do with the degree, but it's about the lie that was told on the degree. That's what it is about for me. And
so let's be clear. Let's let them know what you're talking about. So first of all, we're talking about the mayor,
right,
Neely, and allegedly not telling the truth about having a degree, right? That's what we're speaking about?
So so we're talking about Mayor Sheldon Neely, and it came out. Actually, we knew about this last year. We be getting them emails and stuff, and so everybody was notified last year, June of 2021, about the mayor not having this degree. And people, we should look into it, blah blah blah. And we just left it alone. Nobody ever said anything, and then it came back up again. Anything. It came out that Mayor Sheldon Neely never graduated from Saginaw Valley State University, which again, like I said, it's not about the degree. It's about that lie that's been compounding on that degree for so many years. That's what it is for me.
Yeah.
And then the second thing, I keep hearing in the community that the Black community, we don't care. I care. I care when the mayor tell a lie.
So they saying we don't care about him lying.
They saying, we don't care. That's nothing. People have lied about bigger things than that. Who cares if he doesn't have a degree? You don't have to have a degree. But they missing the whole point.
But in that same breath though, like if he lie about that, what else would he lie about?
That's what I'm talking about.
So I get that. It's the principles, it's the morality of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's ethically, it's your integrity, right? At the end of the day, right?
Right. Absolutely.
So is it your integrity? And that's what you want to be known for? That's crazy.
It is crazy to me because I think about the answer that he gave to the situation. He blamed it on, he said it was a staffer. And then
wait, what?
He said it was a staffer that did it. Now we got this in.
I don't watch the news, y'all. So I got to
wait a minute. No, he said he didn't do it. It was a staffer. A staffer did it.
So he didn't read it? He didn't proofread it?
No, he didn't do none of that. Staffer.
Sign your own checks, y'all. If y'all don't know nothing else, sign your own checks.
But look,
this how you get broke.
This is what I see when you study politics. My question is, okay, so if it was the staffer that did it, and this lie goes back to, I know I can say for sure from my research, 2014.
Well, I have a question before you even get to that. How did the staffer get that information out? It had to come from somewhere, right? Oh, yeah, that's gonna come up all night. That's gonna come up all night. But it go down smooth, but it come up rough.
Right. But I feel you.
But
how did the staffer get the information? Yeah. But look at this, Satara. Look at this.
Yeah.
When we think back to 2014, when he was making that run from Flint City Council to state rep, he didn't have no staffer when he was on the council.
Right.
And that bio came out during his run for state rep. Candace Mushat, is that her name? Candace, you was the staffer. Candace, did you write that? And I'm not accusing you of anything, Candace. I mean, we just come on here and make a statement, or let us know. Was you the staffer? Because I know you worked with them back then. And
Belinda asked, was we at Rubes? Belinda, I need you to come bartend if so, because I need a drink. It's been a long day.
No, we're not at Rubes. Listen, this is our studio. Satara said she glad she don't have what happened to the lights?
He turned it off.
Oh no, there they go. There they go.
See, y'all, if I had epilepsy, I'd be laying on the floor shaking like a fool. Y'all see this? I didn't approve of it.
This is cute.
I'm just kidding. I like it. It just shocked me, right? I was just like, whoa, wait a minute. I'm glad I don't have seats. Move forward.
But listen. Candace was the staffer back then. So Candace, I need to know, did you write that? Did you write that bio that went on for years? Because I seen this video where he was going on the show, the Mayor Sheldon, he was going on the show, and the guy introduced him as we have state representative or whatever he was at the time, Mayor Neely, coming in with associates from Delta Community College. I didn't even know that was community college. And a bachelor's degree in communications from Saginaw Valley State University. And he walks on proud. He didn't correct nobody and say, no, I don't have a degree. But when you talk about, but listen, let me check this out, Satara. This gonna blow your mind right here. Now we talked about the staffer. We talked about the lie back in 2014. It was a guy named, I got his name wrote down, Jeff Bean. He was a retired school teacher. He was running against Mayor Neely for the state position. Also, Omar Sims, who had a bachelor's and from Grambling. And he also Omar Sims has a master's. And then it was Eric Mays. He was in that race too. And Eric Mays had his bachelor's from Michigan State. So I don't know, the staffer or the lie that wasn't corrected, but it seems to me like, what if? It's a lot of what ifs. Like, what if he didn't lie and Omar won? Because it seems like his Sims, to me, his career didn't take off like it should have. Like, because I thought Omar Sims, would have been just shot up the ladder by now. That's how great he was. And so I felt like that lie may have hindered him. And then we always want to be equal. We want to be treated the same until, stuff hits the fan.
Yeah.
And then you see how I did my homework. We had an Oregon State representative candidate. She had to drop out of her race over false claims that she had a university degree. And she only did one semester and withdrew. You know what? She blamed it on, what's her name? Her name was Amanda LaBelle. And she blamed it on a campaign oversight. That's what the article said. A campaign oversight. Then we got a Florida.
How is that a campaign oversight?
Listen, I was telling you they be shifting the blame. Then you had a candidate in Florida who lied about the college degree and had to drop out the race. Philip Hayes, he had to suspend his campaign for House District 5 following the report of a fake degree. So this is major. This is not just I'm sorry, somebody wrote down the wrong thing and I forgot to proofread it, and for the last 28 years.
No, it's got to come from somewhere. They ain't just over here and then decide to put it in there. Like, we proofread that stuff. You can't tell me you don't proofread it before you get it. There's no way I'll let somebody write something about me and I don't look at it unless they're writing it, without my permission. And I can't, of course, then I can't help what somebody puts out there. But if that's the narrative that you're putting out there and everybody gonna roll with it, right?
Well, they roll with it too.
That's what I'm saying. They gonna roll with it.
They roll with it too.
Because why would they not though? Because who would even think? I mean, what's so crazy to me is that this didn't come out like crazy loud before now.
Right.
Like it didn't come
Satara.
out crazy loud before now.
Right.
Because we love the gossip. Folks love the gossip. They love telling it, So
Except
that's
when
what's
it's your
so crazy.
friend.
But so you telling me he had 80,000 friends?
Hell, heck no.
That's what I'm saying. So at some point, like, ain't nobody say that sucker ain't got no degree.
I mean, but who would even think like he would lie about a degree? You don't even have to have it. You don't have to have a high school diploma to be married.
So what that made me okay. So this is what this made me feel like though, because politics is a dirty game. I really don't play it. I don't have the temperament, right?
Right.
But it's a dirty game. And with that being said, you telling me that ain't nobody gonna put this out there as much as y'all gonna put out there now. I know y'all hate to hear this, but you'll put out that somebody stole money.
Right.
You'll put out that, somebody married to a woman.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Like all of these things that you will put out, but you won't say that. Come on, man. So that made me feel like who controlling that? Because if you can control that narrative for that long,
right.
So is that what's happening? You losing control? Because who controlled the narrative for that long? Because you can't tell me he got 80,000 friends, and at that time it was more than 85,000 or 80,000 of people in Flint. So you telling me he had that many friends that we gonna keep this on the down?
You may not have to have 80,000 if you got the top two.
But that's my point, right?
And they controlling the media.
That's my point. So who controlling them? Because who's able to put that narrative out, right?
Right.
So we all seen that. Let's just put Dr. Weaver out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not trying to beat a dead horse, but let's just put that narrative out there, right? We all seen she got investigated by the feds a couple times, right? Not once, a couple times. We still gonna sit up there and say that shit that she done stole money? Come on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So who controlled that?
Right.
That's all I'm saying. And it came from somewhere. Now, me as the person that does not have a degree and has done fairly well in her life without one. Not saying I didn't go to college, but I didn't finish, right? My mama got sick. Whatever.
Well, whatever.
It's just whatever. I didn't finish. I didn't go back. I could have. I did not. Didn't stop my money for that because I've gotten into a lot of places that
told me, like you said,
That's
what
flavor.
God has for you is for you. But let me tell you something. I went to school and I worked hard with
Absolutely.
2 little babies for my little associate's degree.
And that's the thing.
Damned if somebody come back and say, "Oh, I got a degree," and I know the struggle.
I wouldn't dare lie about that.
It's
If that's the thing, but my integrity means more to me than that.
Right.
My character, me as a person.
Right.
That means more to me than that. Like I'm not gonna lie about something like that. Like listen.
But when you lie about something that small, what else? Like you said, what else will you lie about? You lie about something. It's the lie. It's not the degree. It's the lie.
And a lie don't care who tell it.
Sure
right?
don't.
A lie don't care who tell it. It could have been that lady. Could have been him. It could have been everybody in the world. A lie don't care who tell it. It just need to get told.
I mean, and then you got like the I'm gonna say the social media. I'm not gonna say the media, but the social media is trying. It has a campaign on trying to destroy everybody's character. That's with Weaver, with Mayor Weaver. But they want to sweep this one under the rug. Oh, you just told a little white lie. It don't matter. You don't have to be there. Blah 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 blah. It's a lie. A lie. If I tell a lie, damn it, they're gonna have it up there in bright lights.
But see, that's what accountability is also something too. You gotta have some accountability with yourself. I don't give a fuck what y'all dig up about me. It is what it is at this point. I'm dead ass. Like I don't care what you dig up about me.
You are.
Like it really is. It is what it is. Okay. You did it. I don't know, man. That was a long time ago, probably.
But
and then I ain't gonna argue with you about whatever. You believe what you want to believe. However, I'm not putting a narrative out there that I graduated from these great schools or whatever. Now I went to school.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Partied at some school.
Right.
Of course.
Right.
Do I have a degree? Not at all.
Nope.
I don't lie about it.
Right,
I ain't lying about it to get a job that I'm in right now.
That's favor, like you said. Listen,
That's that
some of
favor.
the comments. Look,
Can't be favor.
Maria Porche, our French.
Ooh, hey, ooh la la. We. French fries, French toast.
Shut up. Maria says she got a master's. Is it okay to say I have a PhD or a doctorate?
Whoa.
Hell no.
Mm-mm.
Because let me tell you, she worked at I'm not gonna say where she worked, but she works at a healthcare system. She know if she walks up in there, I don't care how bright her skin color may be, and say that, hi, I'm a doctor, I'm ready to do surgery. They're not just gonna say, come on in, let me show you to the operating room. They gonna check her out. She gotta have credentials, and you gotta have cases that you worked on. You damn near 8 years of residency. And if you don't have it, guess what? They're gonna walk you out the door for lying about it. So it's consequences behind this lie. Character, integrity. Tony got issues. Character, integrity, and honesty still matters. That's what Deacon A.C. Dillon said. Arthur Woodson.
It is.
They're saying the lie, not the degree. That I totally agree.
It is the lie. And again, a lie don't care who tell it. It just need to be told, right? And at the end of the day, like you said, like I said, if you lie about that, what else do you lie about? Because here's the thing: what else have you lied about that we know about? The water not clean. Damn it, the water not clean. Y'all don't drink that. I say it every time. I say it once a week. I say it maybe sometimes more than once a week. Live on, but I'll say it and I'll say it in whoever's face. Let me tell y'all something. She comes down here right now, stand right in front of me. I'll be like, bro, the water's not clean. Don't drink that. I'm just saying. It's not that. Yes, I would. It's not clean. Don't drink that.
Wow.
You have regressed to her Pepsi. Listen, that ain't good for you either. Y'all don't drink that.
Brenda Boyd said, "Why did I put her name in?" Oh, she talking about Candace. Listen. I had text Miss Brenda Boyd the other day,
and she said, why did he put her name in it?
No. She asked me why did I put her name in it, but the staffer, he said it was the staffer. I didn't put her name in it. He said staffer. She was the staffer that was with him, so he put it out there.
Fact is a fact.
So I mean, what Tony say? Tony said it's okay. He had a 1.3 degree. He still made it pretty good in life. Thank you.
You better make it pretty good with a 1 point. You better make that 1.3 pop like it ain't never popped before. Shoot, I know that's right.
Everyone knows there are a lot of professions and jobs you have to have a degree, even if you have the experience. One example is the police officer in most states. It's true.
Yeah,
that's true. That's very true. What's so special about a European degree? I mean, it's a piece of paper, that's true, but that piece of paper does get you a lot of places if you don't have that favor over your life. I'm just telling you.
But see, in order to get that favor, though, you got to do the right things, right? You got to live like, and I say that all the time, and I say it jokingly, right? I always be like, when something really good happened, or somebody say, I can't believe that happened for you, I'll be like, ooh, I must be living right. But for real, I mean, sometimes that's what is what it is. I know sometimes we see what we think on the back end is the evil rising to the top, but cream really rises to the top, y'all. And at some point, the cream always rises to the top. Like, listen, my baby mama always said, well, don't come out the wash, come out the rinse.
You say that all the time.
Because it's for real.
You say it all the time.
I do. And when I was younger, I didn't understand it. When I got older, all them things that come back to you and be like,
like that then came back.
Yeah. Because what don't come out in the wash will come out in the rinse. It's just like cleaning greens, right? You don't wash them greens, but when you go back over there to rinse them out, you still have that grit at the bottom. Just like that. And that's what happened. He got gritty greens. And so ain't nobody
got gritty greens.
Ain't nobody going into that. Don't nobody want to crunch no damn greens. Listen. So at the end of the day, that's it right there. Leave that dirt about your greens. Clean them right. Clean them the right way.
Right.
I'm just saying. It's really not, again, and I said this on my own self show. I really don't. Hey, if you got a degree, you went through all of that. Listen, you went through all that time, that headache, the hurt, crying, the pain, and all of that to get that degree. Not even only the degree, but the debt that you could possibly be in.
Degree, right.
That come with high fucking five. I was on my way to do that. Some other things happened and I didn't, but I'm not taking that from nobody. And I'm proud of each and every last person that ever got to the point that they could do that. And they went to that. You know, there's a lot of people that has that. One of my very, very dear best friends, she has 2 master's degrees. You understand what I'm saying?
That's a lot.
Yeah. And but the point of it is that I would never take that away from anybody. And so with that being said, you wouldn't want nobody to take that away from you either, right?
Right.
And just like him being a mayor, if you want it, it's just some things that should just happen with you being in positions like that. Because if we look to you as a leader, we want you to act as such.
Right.
Act
I mean, you
accordingly.
got council people that say, I'm a doctor, call me doctor. You got council people that say, put some respect on my name, call me councilman. Address me that way.
Hey, but it is what it is, right? I can respect that, but
they work hard for that, and I'm sure they
absolutely.
wouldn't want that taken away from them.
Fine.
That's why they want to be addressed as such. You know?
Okay with that.
She said, okay. But listen, national news. You got, and see, it's like we just, I don't know, maybe I'm just passionate about this, as Eric Mays would say, but this is really bothering me because it's like nobody in the city cares. But I have had people in the workforce that have been upset about this. Now,
well, let me say this before you move on. Let me say this. If there's people out there saying that they don't care about this, then you also got to know that they don't care about who's in place.
Right.
So let's ask them same people that say they don't care. Did you vote? Right. Do you really just not care? Because at the end of the day, that's how I feel. Like if you don't care about that, then you don't care about anything. You drinking the water too? You don't care about that?
Right.
He said it's clean. Take your big gulp. Let me see.
Right. Let's see that. We ain't seen that happen yet, though.
No.
You know, he said we went from crisis to we in recovery. This is what recovery looks like.
Is it?
This is recovery for us. The water lines I see every Monday morning, that's recovery.
If this is recovery, I sure don't want to be no addict.
Hey, listen, national news. This was national comments that came out from all over the world. I'm just going to say all over the country, United States, because this made it to CNN. It's made it to Daily News, Daily Mail, Fox News. People are saying if Flint's mayor had any integrity, he would resign.
But we were already on the radar, though, huh? We've been on the radar for a long time. We've been on for over 8 years.
Long time.
Because the water's been unclean for over 8 years, right? We going on 9 years, right? We over the 8.5 year mark.
Right.
And so we've been on the radar for a long time. Right. Yeah. So of course, little things like that gonna slide out. Just like everybody probably around everywhere know who our council people are.
Everybody don't know.
Why not? They on TikTok, they on everything. Listen, I got a cousin that live in Alabama. She don't know shit about shit, but she know who Eric Mays is. Why?
Right. But see, he's just passionate about some of the things that he's doing.
She know who Dr. Liddell Lewis is. Why?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's not because she done came here and she seen him before. No, it's because she watched TikTok. She see everybody making a mockery out of it.
TikToks. When they did TikToks were out of council, they did a TikTok on this about the degree.
I'm just saying.
I mean, they laugh and it's like, and I think the reason why it's getting downplayed so much because we used to this now. Mm-hmm. Like it's not surprising to us anymore. This is Flint. Anything can happen. Anything is possible is what they say. But it matters. Like they said, zero integrity and no longer fit for a public trust position. The Flint water crisis was all about lies. Lies. And you got somebody that's just lying about a degree. Mm-hmm. Just a degree. Yeah. And won't say anything else about it, hoping that it goes away. And people, you need to, even if you don't even want to talk about it, you need to vote about it. Because this is just not acceptable. How many kids you got, Satara?
4. 2 girls, 2 boys.
2 girls and 2 boys. And if they was little, wouldn't you whoop your kids if they told you a lie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you have a measuring stick for like how big the lie was? Was it a little lie, a big lie?
Mhm.
All lies weighed the same.
All lies.
A lie is a lie. And that's how I feel about this.
Yeah. It's really the integrity for me. It's really the integrity, because you can't go to work and lie about something. You'll get in trouble for lying about something at work.
Sure,
Like,
yeah.
you can't do that, right? So, but he is at work. He's at work all the time.
Damn, I think about that.
He's at work.
He's at work. He's at work. This is his job.
He's at work.
And he lied on the job.
He's at work.
He lied on the resume, on the application.
Mm-hmm.
He lied before the board. I called the council the board. Did he ever say it? No, but it was always in the background. It was in the background. It was on the city's website, because if it wasn't a lie, if it didn't mean that much, they cleaned everything up. Before it used to say graduated from, now it says attended. And it's bad, man. It was so bad.
So he got a Betty Wright, huh? Got a clean up woman?
Clean up woman.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he said it was a lot of them out there. Man, I just posted the
Or Olivia Pope.
Oh, no, it ain't someone Olivia Pope. It'll never be another. But listen.
Somebody handled it.
Somebody handled it. Did a damn good job, too. They cleaned it up.
It's handled.
But let me tell you. I posted the article. A lot of people was reading this stuff. A lot of people cared. They got 100 shares. It was so bad. His daughter came out there. It was started snapping at me. I feel bad. I just turn off the comments. I can't argue with nobody's kids. I just can't do that.
Why? Was she upset because you put it out there?
I think she was upset because her daddy got caught in a lie, and daddy was on blast. I mean, it's her dad.
So here's the thing, right? Y'all, I don't even know if my mama on here. My mama, she pop up every now and again, right? So,
hey, Satara, mama.
If my mother lied about a degree or whatever, and somebody put it out there, I'm not about to be mad at nobody. Hey, but listen, everybody is different. I'm just me.
She watched,
right? And I'm just me, but I'll be like, because I am who I am. I'll be like, why the fuck would you do that? But that's just how I talk, right?
Right.
But we still got to hold some accountability for each other, right? But some hold accountability to your parents too, because at the end of the day, y'all represent each other. Right. Your lying ass out there representing me. Now they looking at me crazy.
Satara, can you imagine your son coming home and saying he graduated with honors, and you get all dressed up?
He graduated with honors.
And I'm just saying.
College. My son hated school, but he graduated. And he went away and played football. So
That's the love for me.
Ooh, I told you, go down smooth, but it come up rough.
Here, listen. If your son came home and said, "Mom, I graduated. I just got my master's today. I graduated this weekend," and you got all dressed up, and come to find out it wasn't up there in graduation, I think you still might would jump on it, because it's a lie.
Well,
my kids said, "Well,
my kids knew better, right?" Because I a lot more mellow than I was back in those days, right? So I'm a whole lot mellow. My grandmother used to say all the time, "You better watch her. She got a mouth like an alligator. Slap at anything," right? She would say that all the time, and I would. But I would tell my kids, like, I don't have no problem with fighting no battle or nothing like that, or talking my shit to anybody. Just make sure you dot all the I's and cross T's. So when you tell me something, you tell me what you did too. So tell me everything. My mama used to say that too when we was little. You just tell me everything. Don't tell me anything. Don't leave that out. Now I can wholeheartedly admit that my oldest son is way too honest. Sometimes I don't be want to hear that. However, I don't stop from telling it to me because we have that type of relationship. But I feel like, but again, so that was that. But when you are doing a job, and this job has that type of integrity that's attached to it. Being a mayor has that, right? Mm-hmm. or any type of leadership position like that, when you lead a flock of people, that's just like being a pastor, right? Because there's some pastors that I wouldn't let my dog follow me behind.
Lord, we're not gonna talk about. I have pastors on this show.
Listen, they can come over here and they can hear themselves. I said what I said.
Listen,
Some of y'all.
This is not your what's popping.
No, but I said what I said. And some of y'all ain't worth 2 dead flies.
Oh,
Rubbed
Lord.
together.
Oh,
Put on the
Lord.
napkin.
She talking about the past. Speaking of pastors, y'all, listen. This is a rough week. I want to give condolences, special prayers to the family of Pastor
Big moment of
Randolph.
silence.
Yeah, I mean, let's give a moment of silence for Pastor Lewis Randolph. He was one of the greatest leaders ever in Flint, Michigan, man. He was just so involved.
And my grandmother, Christine Cuba.
Man, I didn't
loved
even,
her some him.
Man,
Yeah.
there was so many. Everybody.
I've been knowing that man my whole life.
Through Antioch, so we could just bow for just a quick moment of silence for Pastor Randolph. All right, thank you. So so this funeral is on Monday. Yeah, so you go on Moon's website and check it out. Leave a comment for the family. Marcus has been.
Shout out to Marcus. Yeah, Marcus, I've been knowing Marcus a long time. Me and him used to work together at Best Buy too. Marcus.
Oh Lord, that was a long time ago.
See, he
was so happy when he got that little blue vest. He didn't know what to do.
Yeah, let him have his little blue shirt. Don't do that.
The blue shirt.
Marcus.
Listen. Okay,
Marcus, you in my thoughts and prayers, my guy.
Yeah. Marcus, and Rodale, and family.
I don't know him personally, but all of you are
right. Mm-hmm. Listen, we talk about lying. What else can you lie about? Let's go to something that's unbelievable.
Okay, let's do it.
So, City Council passed the budget. Every time I say City Council, you just chuckle. Mm-hmm. City Council passed the budget. It was like they gave them a blank check. You know, you didn't have to have any details. I
don't know how I knew you was going there, but I knew you was coming.
So he passed. They gave him a blank check, and so we talking about lying, just deception, deceiving people, mistrust. What else would you lie about? They had that man Robert Wittigan, the CFO Wittigan. Mm-hmm. And somebody asked the question, Wittigan. Somebody asked the question, said, you need $500,000, right, for some cars. They want a city council to give them $500,000 to get some cars.
What kind of cars?
I don't know. They said cars for
Cadillac C6 Black Wing, because if so, I'm in. Give me one too.
Wait a minute, this is staffers.
Listen, if y'all got one, can I drive it?
Here she go again. It's for staffers. Here we go.
Put it in the comments. If y'all got a Black Wing.
Okay. Wait a minute. Can I finish my thing about the staffers in the cars?
That's what it's about.
Oh, it's about. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
They say he's claiming that the staffer did it, but doesn't buck the stop with him. That's part of it.
Right, that's true.
Then they said he let this lie go on for years.
He
knew about it. He perpetrated it. You know what I'm saying that wrong. What does perpetrated it. And said, but what does that say about him? And here go the third part of that question. He said he's the mayor. We can't. And he's the mayor. We can't trust him to tell us the truth about something simple. Does he deserve that job?
No, I feel
or should
like
he resign?
I feel like he broke his vow. Did he stand up there and raise his right hand to swear to tell the truth and morals and ethically, and I'm not gonna tell a lie, never ever, as long as I'm mayor. He broke the vows. Yeah. He broke the vows. The marriage is off. He needs to be divorced. Seriously.
Well,
you said you was gonna do one thing, and then it's just we can't believe you. We can't believe you. Go ahead, attack my character, everything. I don't care what they say. Listen.
But it's things that happen there too. Like if you are on your job, like it's reprimands for that.
It is. That's what I'm saying. Absolutely. But you, the mayor, said it's okay. So everybody just go down to City Hall and apply for a job. It don't matter if you have a degree or not. Just put some stuff on the paper. That's what he's saying. Just put. Nobody should get fired for going down there and filling out an application and just lying about their degree. If you want one of them good 6-figure jobs, just go down there and tell me you graduated from Harvard. Sheldon did it. I mean, that was the hashtag.
Carol said you need some antacids. She might need some. That's all I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It go down smooth, but come up rough. It's gonna be rough for 2 days. She gonna be, listen, y'all catch her Saturday.
Mama, leave me alone. Listen.
That's your mom?
Yeah, that's my mom.
Hey, girl, hey.
That's my
Girl,
mom.
hey, girl, hey.
And my first lady on here today, Miss Shirley, I love you so much.
Hi.
Listen, so we talking about that $500,000. So listen, we went back to that. So they asked Robert Wyntis to give. He wanted $500,000, and they wanted Wyntis, and he wanted to buy like 46 cars or something. $30,000 a car for it. They was like,
are they smart? Are they EVs?
Satara, they don't even know who the cars is for. Eric Mason, Councilman Mason, let me give you a list. I need a list to see what kind of cars they for. There's only $30,000. There's got to be some like little Mini Coopers or something. I don't know. Maybe Mini Coopers is more than 30,000 or anything. Yeah. So well, anyway,
I was just asking, was it a EV? You know, like if it's gonna be an electric car, because that's the future, right?
Man,
at least.
I'm just saying. Satara had a long day, y'all.
They were talking about $500,000. I'm talking about
$500,000 for.
If it's not a Cadillac C6 black wing,
but that ain't it. Let me tell you what he did though.
If y'all got one, let me drive it. Go come pick me up.
Stop!
I'm just trying to get a car.
I think it was Councilwoman Tanya Burns or Jerry Carter Winfrey was one of them. They said Jerry Carter Winfrey Carter. You know what I mean? She got a lot of names. Listen, they said I got it wrote down. Vicky Foster. She worked for the city of Flint.
Okay.
And they said, is anybody because like how did these RFPs get out? So it came out that the lady, I ain't never heard of no stuff like this before in my life. The RFPs, she drove around to the dealerships and passed them out.
Bye.
Satara, you said bye.
Yeah.
Satara, you didn't hear that?
So
she drove around.
It was nice to be on.
Satara, I'm not done with the city of Flint yet. So the lady drove around and she passed out RFPs to all the dealerships, you know, Applegate and Shea Automotive. I don't know if she went to Hank Graff or nothing like that. I bet you she didn't go down there to Skip and Willie's. They had some cars they could have sold.
Yeah.
So I wonder who she went to. But they asked her, even though they came back. Al Sarah was the only one that put in for a bid on these type of vehicles.
Was
Al Sarah. They're the only ones that had this car or whatever they're looking for. Is anybody in the purchasing office married to anybody at Al Sarah? Related to, you know how it have you.
Oh my!
Oh, it gets better. They
going
with the game, and they was like, no. I don't think I'm married to anyone who works there. I don't recall being married to anyone that works at any there. Girl, they come to find out that Vicky Foster is married to the salesman that works at Al Sarah.
So he gonna get the
he gonna get a hell of a lot of commission. But I mean, I don't know if he sold the cars. Not, but it said that, you know, they was married, but that was a lie under the administration. Another black eye. And then you had that brown guy, I forgot his first name. You watching, who was the brown guy? Oh man, the brown guy. It was about the garbage contracts. And he said that the mayor, I don't know what the mayor said to him, but he said it under oath when they had the little investigation. In case y'all missed it, y'all can go back and watch them investigative hearings. And he said they're so scared that he went and shredded documents.
Yeah.
He went and shredded documents.
He said that. Yeah.
Man, Satara, what's going on downtown?
They're running that shit like the mob.
Look, Chris Caleb said this is some mafia bull.
See?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
See? I ain't read that comment, but you're right. You sure right. They running this stuff like the mob. Yeah. You know what's so crazy about it though is that if it was run by the mob, it would run a lot smoother. Yeah. The mob smooth.
Yeah.
But that's I don't know. I just we always be trying to get away with stuff as opposed to just keeping it a book.
Right. And
that's all you gotta do, because you ain't got a lot of kick it. Because here's the thing. This the thing, right? And here's the thing, and even goes with stuff like this. If y'all gonna fool with me, y'all gonna fool with me.
Right.
You're not, right.
Right.
And it just is what it is. I'm not mad at it. I'm not upset.
Right.
I'm not gonna go cussing nobody out. I'm not gonna try to backdoor you. I ain't even gonna hug you with no knife in my hand. You get me?
Yeah,
Like if y'all, yeah. So if you're gonna fool with me, you're gonna fool with me. If they was gonna fool with them, they was gonna fool with them. Because here's the thing, that clearly ain't nobody been doing that research anyway, because that would have been told a long time ago that he didn't have this degree or whatever, right? And it would have shown in the votes and how we voting, right? If people was really doing that research about it. So obviously it's just they gonna fool with whoever they fool with.
So Tara, look, it's you know what? I'm gonna say,
y'all, them lashes is lashing. Y'all
I got a question for y'all too.
them lashes is lashing.
girl,
I felt the breeze when she took them glasses
them
off.
nails is nailing, baby. I'm gonna give you a compliment too.
I got a question for y'all.
What's up, Mickey?
What you would think if that was Weaver, if it happened to Mayor Weaver?
Man, if it was Mayor Weaver, they'd be standing out there talking about what did they call them? Pilate Beret? Give us Jesus crucified. They'd be having her marching down Saginaw Street carrying a cross.
Listen here.
No, for real. If it was Mayor Weaver,
listen, she bearing crosses that don't belong to her already anyway. I'm just saying,
what?
I'm just telling the truth.
Man.
However, I just feel like, you know what? And even what if it was Eric Mays? Let's take her out the equation. What if it was Eric Mays?
Oh,
y'all,
man.
Y'all.
They
rock and sock him like them robots.
17 council votes to put him off.
Y'all would be rocking and socking him like for real.
They would be. If it was Eric Mays, now you right. Eric Mays.
Flint will be inside out right now.
That's one hell of a good point.
I'm just trying. And listen,
you know,
I'm just being, because y'all know I'm not biased. This is whatever over here. But let that have been him.
Well, where are all our groups at?
Let that would have been Wyntis.
Oh, girl.
Let that would have been Art Woodson.
Tanya Brown.
Listen, y'all got a lot of folks that y'all don't like out here. Right. Let it be one of them.
Right.
Let it be one of them.
His mama said he would have been stoned to death.
Man, you better stand slow.
That's true.
No,
that's
for
true. Real.
They
could put up everything about everybody.
What
they want to sweep this one under.
What if it would have been AC Dumas? They don't.
Oh my God.
Rocked and socked. That's all I'm saying.
I'm telling you. We want to be treated equal until
Deacon Dumas, he ain't no deacon. Let him just, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just trying to tell y'all something.
Right. They would have just been like, told you he ain't no.
Let Chi would have been taking the pictures and lied about that. They didn't have her. Ooh, I'm trying to tell you.
Anybody lied about that at any job. I mean, you gotta have it. You gotta have a something to be a janitor. And if you lie on a degree in the shop, they walk you out of General Motors.
I told them the truth.
You should.
I still got my money.
Right, just tell them the truth. You ain't got a lie to kick it. But you know what? It boils. Mr. Dumas said no drinking on the set. Now, why you say that? Because they're gonna have a whole. This is nothing but look at the fizz. It's nothing but Pepsi in this bottle.
Yeah, look at them fizz like that.
But listen, I seen somebody. I think it was Maria who put that up there. Said,
Maria, my French hottie.
Your French hottie, Maria Porche. She said, don't just protest, vote.
Yeah,
vote
for real.
November 8th, y'all gotta vote. I mean, it should not be Satara from Mount Morris and Wyntis from Grand Blanc here every single week fighting for y'all. Again, I thank you so much for being on here, because this is like this right here. I thank Satara. But Satara understood. She was helping me trying to get my words and my thoughts out tonight, because we talked about this. Yeah. And like you told me, you didn't care about the little stuff, but the lie, yeah. It was the lie.
It was. Because I can't condemn. Listen, because I can't condemn nobody for not having no degree, and I don't have one. Right.
Right.
But I worked hard to be in the place that I am, so I don't take nothing away from myself and working hard to get where I am, right? But I definitely don't take away from anybody that worked hard to get a degree. And y'all deserve that. Each and every last person that has a degree, they deserve that.
Right.
Right? Y'all earn that.
Right. Absolutely.
You earned it.
And then you want to know what's going on downtown, and I can't trust you to tell me.
Here, I'll give you one even better than that. We got landlines.
Girl, we got the land.
Oh, we better have a landline. But I'll give you even one better than that though. It's so many people that has these degrees, all the way up to doctor's degrees, that are not even working in their field.
Right.
Because they can't get in their field.
Right.
And yet you have somebody without one that's in a position with somebody that's qualified to be in there and has the credentials to do it to not be in it. That's what I'm saying. That's where it comes in at, and that's why those people are angry. But Mama, yeah, come on, bring us some something up here. Bring a little shot of vinegar or something.
Familiar. But that's what I'm saying. And then I'm not trying to down Mr. Omar Sims at all, but I'm like, what if it would have turned out different for him in 2014 if people were voting based on a lie? And
it is cute, ain't it?
What happened?
Raquel Brown said, no jokes, I really like Wyntis' hair. It's cute. It is. Ain't it cute?
Satara, let me tell you.
No, it's cute. She ain't did nothing like compliment your hair. It's pretty.
So let me go. So what I was saying was, what was I saying?
We were just talking about degrees and Omar Sims. And you
Omar,
said, what would it
right.
be like without him?
Omar Sims. So I was thinking, what if people weren't voting on that lie in 2014, and Omar Sims won? Maybe he would have been mayor. I mean, it's always these what ifs. What if he hadn't lied and what's the guy's name? Jeff Bean. What if Mr. Bean? What if he would have won? And his life could have turned out different. I mean, I would be devastated if I went for a position and someone else got the position over me based on a lie. And it came out that it was a lie. And the company just said, oh, well, it's a lie. Because basically that's what the company is saying. But what can you do if the head of the company is the one who told the lie?
Where is Omar Sims? Y'all know him? Y'all know him personally? Where Omar Sims?
I know some of the family, but I don't know him personally.
I'm gonna reach out to him. You want to come talk to me and tell me what it'd be like? Oh, my bad. I'll talk about it Friday.
No, go ahead.
Because I'm like, my bad.
No. This is the queen.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, that was disrespectful.
No, it's not rude. This is yo, what's popping and what the song we meet? We collabing here.
No, but I would like to ask that. I would like to ask him that question. What do you think it would be like? What would it be like? What would have been like? What would you have liked to see happen if you were in the seat? I would love to hear him answer that.
And I wonder, like, did he know back then? Like you said, somebody had to know back then.
But even do it now, like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you circle the block, sir?
Right.
You got the credentials, circle the block.
Circle the block. I like that. Man, I hope you can get him on. That would be the bomb interview.
I'm gonna see. I'm
gonna reach out to Mr. Omar Sims. That would be the bomb interview. Yeah. But again, I mean, I want to just read a couple more of these national comments. Somebody else said, I'm willing to bet that's not all he's lied about. This man has no morals, so lying means nothing to him. What a disgraceful role model for the youth of Flint. Yeah, that just made the ball drop right there. I think like that's how I gotta end on that one.
But that's the thing though, right? Because we are teaching our children, we teach our children not to lie, right? We teach our children to tell the truth. We teach our children to look up to people, right? And we're trying to teach them and show them the right way. If that's the example, and we're supposed to lead by example, right? And they're little sponges at the end of the day. So when they're looking at this and they're like, I go to school to do that. I can just lie about it and I can do that. I can be the mayor.
Right.
I can be the state president.
Right.
I can do all of that.
He lied about it.
Why not? then you feel like you can get it. You can get away with anything. So if I can lie about that, what else I can lie about? I wasn't speeding. I ain't steal it.
It wasn't me.
I ain't steal it.
Right.
I ain't eat that.
I don't smoke that.
What?
I mean, cheese sticks. Yeah, shout out to Hood Morning. He did a whole.
That's my guy.
Oh,
Love
my
you, cheese.
Kristen, now y'all got
That's my little young. That's my young Thundercat. That's what I call it. My little young Thundercat.
That's your little young Thundercat.
I don't know him like that.
Bo, look, I'm telling.
That's his name on my phone. Let me show you.
Look, Bo, you see little young Thundercat pop up on this phone. We got some issues.
He know what it is.
My young Thundercat.
Listen, my guy.
Cheese Sticks did a whole show the other day. Did you see it?
Yes.
Oh my God, it's got like over 5,000-6,000 views, and the young people was like, "Hey, I'm an astronaut. I got a degree. If Sheldon could do it, I can too." I mean, it's like they accepting this as normal. This is not normal, people.
When that's how you conduct the business, then I guess it is.
Oh, Satara, this blows me up.
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing as hell.
Mm. But if that's how you operate in business, because that's how you operate. That's your brand. You are your brand,
right?
And that's how you conduct your business. Right. You are your brand. You are your business, and that's how you conduct your business. Right. That's how you put your brand out there. You your brand. That's what you want your brand to be known for.
But when the brandees don't care, look, I like this right here. Chris Caleb said, Trump showed everyone if you lie, you can make it to the White House. So why wouldn't people lie? That's crazy.
But nobody likes the person that tells the truth. But you know what? Like it's
then you're gonna like this one. Mm-hmm. Maria said the question is, why are we so easily fooled?
You know, I said that before. Why?
Why?
I don't think it's that we easily fooled though.
Well, what do you call it?
I don't think it's that we easily fooled. I think we just go along to get along.
I don't want to speak bad about my friend, so I'm just gonna act like it's nothing.
Yep.
I still want my friend to win, so we just gonna downplay this.
We see it every day. We see it with counsel.
That's true.
Listen, I'm just being honest. That's what we do. I'm not that person though. But that's what we do. We just go along to get along. And that's my friend. You can see it in how some people post it, like young people, like, right or wrong, I'm right behind. No, the fuck I'm not. You gonna go to jail by your damn self.
You ain't riding with him.
No. We not there.
We passed that
line. No, I'm just playing. I'm not telling, but I'm not going with you.
Right. I feel you.
I'm just saying. And at what point in your life are you gonna say somebody got to be accountable for something?
Right.
Like I said, when I had the show that Saturday with Brother Robinson, I said it Friday, and I'll continue to say it. We've been looking at this wrong because we've been saying we need to hold them accountable from the top down. I used to say that too, and then I flipped it because I said that's wrong. That's not the right way. We need to do it from the bottom up, because if we can't hold ourselves accountable, if I can't hold me accountable, how am I hold him accountable? If I can't hold me accountable,
that's true.
Because if I can't hold myself accountable, and I can lie and I can cheat, but I say he can't. But we gotta start from the bottom. We have to hold ourselves accountable.
But you're not the mayor.
Absolutely not. But if I can hold myself accountable, then I can hold the mayor accountable. Because if I can hold little old me accountable, then I can hold big ass you accountable.
That's true. But to me, now you saying the bottom up, I still say from the top down. Because my body can still function if I ain't got no feet. But I can't function if I ain't got no head.
The head can't get there if the feet don't put them there.
You can roll.
How?
With them arms. That lie still.
That's before the head.
If I ain't got no head, my arms ain't gonna function. You gotta get your mind right. Your mind and your heart gotta be right.
Absolutely. But it gotta start with you.
It do gotta start.
It has to start with you. So, because here's the thing. Just think about it like this, Wyntis. If we hold ourselves accountable from the bottom up, he would have been accountable for himself at the city council level.
I got you.
At the state rep level, and we wouldn't have these motherfucking problems right here where we at right now.
Right.
Because he was holding himself accountable from the bottom up.
Well, why the
That's
news
what I'm
ain't
saying.
reporting it?
The news won't report it. The news won't report it. Like we know the news media. I don't care. 6, 12, Fox, everybody. They cover up stuff. Local news, they cover it up. National, it's all over. National news people then call from New York.
Why are we allowing that though?
Hell, because we won't even get out on the front line and say, we want clean water. We can't get 10 people to show up at the city council meeting and say we want clean water. So I know they just gonna, that don't matter.
But you know what? Here's the thing: we do have them coming, but guess who we got? Me, I don't have clean water.
Right, me. I ain't got clean water.
So the ones that it really matter to, like it's far and few between that it really affects, because we stop being the grassroots.
But where are those grassroots groups at? Everybody always want to talk about.
Away. Just passed away. And passed away. That's what they are.
The real ones.
And they ain't passed the torch.
But we screaming, we got activists and boots on the ground and all of those people now. Where they at?
Yeah.
People that
and there's some that are, they do it, but they don't do it in the right place. I said this before and I'll say it again. My grandmother said charity starts at home and spreads abroad. So if you can't fight for it here at home, why you going somewhere else to fight for it?
That's true. That's very true. Well, Satara, the deception, the degree, the lie. It's real. I mean, I don't know how plain we can explain it to anybody. It's facts. You guys can go look it up.
You know what?
You can go search this stuff for yourself. But tune in to my girl Satara tomorrow night on Yo What's Poppin' at 6 o'clock. Satara, you gonna tell us who you got on tomorrow night? You ain't gonna tell us. Oh, we just gotta tune in and watch.
Just tune in. I'm not telling y'all. Just tune in. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's probably gonna be something a little bit. I know it is gonna be something a little bit different. So at this point right now, I'm doing a little highlight to a few black businesses and some black folks. We gonna spotlight them.
All right.
That's cool. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a little educational. It's gonna be a little funny. It's gonna be something that you didn't even know you wanted to know about.
Oh.
It's gonna be something that you didn't even know you wanted to be like, yeah.
I heard you say you're gonna be little brand ambassadors. You're gonna be rocking
I'm
shirts
gonna rock it.
And everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I will definitely.
Okay, I'm gonna make me some shirts so I can come on.
Yeah.
She looking at me like
no, come on.
I
I love graphic t-shirts. I do. And y'all, we got an event coming up.
What?
Right? We got an event coming up.
What day is that? I think it's next Saturday. The 24th. It's downtown at the Greater Flint Arts. Let me see.
Yep. I got it right here. Yeah.
You got it.
I think so. Let me see.
Oh, here you go.
You got it?
Yep, right here.
There we go.
It's Women Win with Weaver.
Yeah.
Karen Weaver for Mayor of Flint, Saturday, September 24th from 2 to 4:30 at the Greater Flint Arts Council, 816 South Saginaw Street, Flint, Michigan. Donation $25. Casual attire, but they want you in orange and blue.
Y'all come see what I'm gonna wear.
Please RSVP at 810-820-7067 for Karen Weaver for Mayor of Flint. So any last words before we part this evening, my dear?
I'm gonna be there, so y'all be there, be square, right?
Yo, this has been so real, so dope sharing the set with you tonight, man.
I was tired. Listen, y'all, I was on 2 wheels getting here because I was late because I was on overtime and I was at work. Some folks was getting on my nerves.
I know I could see when you came in.
But
probably got taste for tacos now, so I'm gonna let you know to get you something to eat.
Ain't nobody eating them tacos. I got time to be burping all that. Y'all see her. Y'all bring us some Pepto and stuff. Let's take care of that.
Listen, I thank y'all for tuning in, and I will see y'all next Thursday.
I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow at 6:00. Same bat time, same bat channel.
810 News Media Group. Shout out to Mickey. We thank y'all for tuning in. Good night.